Match Rate Plus is very pleased to announce the launch of our nonprofit fundraising division and the beginning of our We Give Back USA campaign. My name is Christopher Herring. I'm the new National Fundraising Director for Match Rate Plus. I am extremely pleased and very thankful to the CEO, Clay Fishman, and Dow Kaufman, our president, for asking me to lead this new division. I spent the last 20 years of my life serving in the United States Air Force. My last position was Chief Strategist in Air Force Recruiting Service. And my job was to line up how our service would recruit and attract the most professional generation of young people that our nation's ever seen to serve their nation. And I was humbled because we attracted the very best people to do what the mission required. Now today, I'm switching hats. And I do want to say that even though I did 20 years of military service, I want you to know that I have at least 30 years of nonprofit, school, and faith-based organization support. I've chaired 3 nonprofit organizations, 1 in the arts, 1 in culture, and 1 in healthcare. And I've also had the opportunity to serve for 3 years on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors in West San Antonio. And so I understand both the challenges of the nonprofit world and the for-profit world. And what I was particularly amazed about when I started with Match Rate Plus was the fact that this business model that Match Rate Plus provides is the answer to so many during this economic recession. The ability for a business owner to make money with their merchant account, I thought was quite attractive. And then I looked at the nature of the industry, a $43 trillion industry. That's huge. The fact that the average business will have a merchant account for 72 months, that's a long time. And I said to myself, how can I take this Match Rate Plus business model, this patent pending model, and enable nonprofits, school districts, and churches or faith-based organizations the opportunity to win just as a small and mid-sized business owner is going to win. And before you know it, the telephone rang and I was on a conference call with the CEO and the president of Match Rate Plus. And it all got started right from there. I love to serve nonprofit organizations. In fact, I served on the United Way and the Combined Federal Campaign as a lone executive. And I actually took nonprofit organizations' missions, I memorized them down, I went out in front of employee groups, and I asked and solicited for employees to give to these nonprofit organizations because our communities really do rely upon the services that these organizations provide. You know, every single city has a food bank, and that food bank is vital to making sure that kids can go to school with some nourishment in their bellies so that their minds can function properly when listening to their teachers. Our homeless populations have gotten larger, not smaller, and they need a chance to be able to get back into affordable housing. My wife and I, when we both retired from the Air Force, we bought a school, a preschool, a child care learning facility. And every day when those 100 kids walk through the doors of our school, I have to say to myself that we have to be a blessing to them. But I also need that same type of support that the nonprofits need, right? Because I find that when the kids walk through my doors, their very best meal of the day may be at our school, or a little bit of peace of mind may be at our school. And the learning that takes place is definitely going to be at my school. And so when I approached Match Rate Plus and I prayed about it, I said, Match Rate Plus has something that no other company I've worked with has to offer. And that is, as a for-profit company, the leaders believe in faith. They both have an extreme amount of faith as they see themselves and their company and the people who serve in their company. And clearly it is said that faith is a substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not yet seen. We have the chance to believe that this fundraising division is going to produce a harvest for nonprofits and school districts and faith-based organizations like no other fundraiser has ever done before. Secondly, I believe a secret recipe of this company is that we have 5,000 to 6,000 extremely sharp, bright referral agents who all have a vested interest to see this company move forward and win. And so I'm going to count on you to contact me with your questions about our fundraising division, about having me possibly to talk to some of the national fundraising leaders that you may know that you want to get tied into this fundraising endeavor. And simply send me an email at majorfundraiser@matchrateplus.com. majorfundraiser@matchrateplus.com, and we can make those things happen. You know, when I was out there pounding the pavement for the United Way and we raised $45 million, it brought me a great deal of satisfaction to be able to look at those leaders and those organizations and say, we made a difference. And so many of you want to make a difference. And I'm going to be your partner in making the difference, because as we go out, we tell people that we give back, USA, we give back more than any fundraiser will produce over a 72-month period of time. That's going to make them excited, and it's going to make you excited. So I want you to stay tuned for all the webinars that we're going to have planned to showcase what we're doing in Match Rate Plus. Invite those business leaders who may not have given you the yes on the very first go around, but with this fundraising system that can also unite them with the nonprofit community and give them the chance to market to each other. That's going to be a powerful way to open up the eyes of the person who may have said no already. I believe that we have many more yeses in front of us than we have no's. I believe that Match Rate Plus, through its generosity, is going to shake up this whole industry of merchant accounts. And I believe that because you are part of this winning team at this point in time of our nation's history, in this recession, that when you open your mouth, people will listen. There was an old commercial, E.F. Hutton, that said, when E.F. Hutton talks, people listen. I believe that when you open your mouth to say, I have a solution to help revitalize our community, to revitalize your nonprofit organization, to revitalize your school district, to revitalize your faith-based organizations, people will listen. Again, I look forward to working with you. My name is Christopher Herring. You can find more information about me at majorfundraiser.com. Until then, I tell you, God bless you, and I hope that your day and your week is great. Take care of yourselves.